Hey guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this makeup look right here. I'm so obsessed with it. It's definitely out of my comfort zone, and I really wanted to challenge myself to use products and colors that I wouldn't usually reach for, and I think this look turned out phenomenal. I'm so obsessed. The best part about this look is that it's so affordable. I used a ton of products from SHEGLAM, which is SHEIN's new makeup line. So SHEIN is now more than just fashion. They just created a beauty brand as well. So I'm using SHEGLAM's new Stay Wild collection, and it has a bunch of amazing affordable makeup products like this multi-use palette, a bunch of these glitter jellies that I used for my eyelid. They just have a bunch of really cool products for a great price point, and I'm just so excited to be working with them for today's video. I really love their new Stay Wild line because, again, it really just inspired me to think outside of the box and do something completely different than I'm used to. So it really helped just kind of spark my creativity. So again, links to all the products will be down below for you guys, and you guys know I always gotta hook it up. I got a code for y'all, so if you guys use my code 15Nazanin, you can get 15% off the entire SHEIN site. So this doesn't just work for SHEGLAM and the makeup products, it also works for the entire website. So make sure you guys check that out down below. And enough with me talking, and let's get into this makeup look. So I just went ahead and prepped off camera. By the way, how cute is this ponytail? This took me forever. Like, this simple ponytail literally took me forever, but I finally got it done. I also cleansed my skin, moisturized, primed, and then you guys know I'm all about the soap brows lately, so I have to do them first. I used to say like I can't do eyebrows first, but if you guys are gonna be doing soap brows, definitely do them first, because I noticed when I had foundation on and then I would do the soap brows, the soap would like rub into the foundation and it would not look good. So make sure you guys do your soap brow first. So I went ahead and did my brows, and they turned out really good today. Like, I'm very impressed. So I went ahead and did that, clean up the brows. I just wanted to do all that repetitive stuff, get it out the way so we can move on to the fun part. So I usually like to do my face first and then go into my eyes, but I usually do a way more neutral eye than I plan on doing today. So it's best that I go ahead and just do my eyes first, just in case we have any fallout, I can just clean it up before I go into my face makeup. So for my eyes today, I'm going in with my SHEGLAM Stay Wild palette. This palette is only $12, and it comes with so many different shadows, blushes, highlighter, and bronzer. So I love that it has a great mix of neutral tones as well as vibrant colors. And then also you have your two blushes down here. You also have two highlighters down here as well as a bronzer. So taking this palette, I'm going to be dipping into the shade 107 with my Nazanin Kavari brush. I'm just going to dip into this and start working this into my crease. I do want to mention that I'm also filming a TikTok at the same time I'm filming this video. So that's why I already have like one eye done. I'm like doing it on TikTok and YouTube. But I'm just working this brown shade into my crease just to have a good transition color. This shade is the perfect transition shade. It's like the perfect warm brown. Now I'm taking a smaller crease brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Whenever down here. And I'm just gonna apply this to my outer V. It's so crazy how pigmented and buttery these shadows are for the price. Like, this palette's $12. $12, and look at how pigmented it is. Like, the colors are blending like a dream. So I'm gonna go back to my other blending brush and kind of like buff the edges. I need to get my eyebrows waxed. I have so many little hairs. It's like you don't notice these little hairs until you're filming a makeup tutorial and you're like, oh. So that's all I'm gonna be applying for eyeshadow, because the lid color I'm going in with is super vibrant, so I just wanna keep everything else neutral. So for the lid, I'm gonna be using the SHEGLAM Stay Wild Jelly Glitters. These are so much fun, you guys. This is by far my favorite product in the collection. So each one is $3.50, crazy affordable, and they're these beautiful pigmented glitters. So I'm gonna be using this one today. What shade is this one? This one here is in the shade Peacock. Like, look at how gorgeous that is, you guys. So I'm gonna be going in with this one. At first I was gonna go in with the gold shade, which is in the shade Queen. So at first I was gonna go with this, but I'm like, I always use gold. So I'm like, let me do something crazy and let me use the shade Peacock. It's this gorgeous like green, it's like duochrome. It's like, depending on how you look at it, it looks like different colors. But there's 4 of these jellies in the collection. There's also this one, which is kind of like a greenish gold. This one is in the shade Rebellion. And then the last one, this one's really fun. This one, I feel like if you're gonna do like a Euphoria makeup or something, this one would be so fun. If you guys look up close, it has like glitters that are shaped like stars. And all these jelly glitters correspond with shades in the palette, so you know like this will match this palette, like all of the jelly glitters. So I'm gonna be using this one today. Okay guys, I'm literally crazy because I decided I wanted, like, I felt like it needed something, the eyes, and I was like, I want to outline the glitter. So I was like, white would look amazing. So I used this like little white paint that I had in my makeup collection literally since I've lived in Ohio. Like, it's so old. So it did not turn out as good as I wanted it to. I mean, from here, from far away, it looks fine, but I want it more clean. If I had like a liquid white eyeliner, it would be perfect. So I literally called up Mel. He's downstairs working on other videos. And I was like, babe, I need white liquid liner. And I was like, can you please go to the store and get me a white liner? And bless his heart, he went and he's doing that for me right now. So luckily the store is close, but while I wait, like, this is, guys, if you're gonna date, if guys are watching this, they probably aren't, but if you're gonna date, like, or marry a girl who's into makeup, who's into artistry, be prepared for her to be extra, okay? Because I'm very picky. He's like, it looks fine. I'm like, it does not look fine. It looks fine to you because you don't know makeup. So he's gonna go get me a white liner, and that is why he's my hubby. But I'm just gonna clean up the glitter fallout. How pretty is this glitter shade? I'm so glad I went with this shade and not the gold. I just feel like it's so different than what I usually do. But trick to get off glitter, I'm sure you guys all know, but just take some tape, wrap it around your finger. Actually, it's better if you do 2 fingers. I feel like you get more space. And get all the glitter off. Low-key, that tape irritated my eyes, so I'm gonna apply a little bit of cream, a little bit of eye cream. Okay guys, we are back in business. I just went over the white with a white pen, and honestly, like, it looks so much better. But if I would have just gone in with this like from the get-go, it would just be a lot cleaner. But I mean, I'm still happy with the way it looks. Let me just... So shout out to Mel. Thank you, babe. So that's it for the eyes for now. I will be going back and adding some shades to the lower lash line once we do our face. But for lashes today, I'm gonna be using the ones that come in the Stay Wild collection from SHEGLAM. So here is what they look like. They're nice and fluffy, so I'm gonna be applying this. Before I apply the lashes, I'm gonna be going in with some mascara. This is the SHEGLAM Stay Wild collection mascara. So it is a dual-ended mascara. You have a volume side, and then you also have a curved side for lengthening and separating your lashes. So I'm gonna be using a mix of both sides and then popping on the lashes, and then we can move on to face. Okay, so lashes are on. So because I primed a while ago and my eyes took a little bit longer than I expected with the whole eyeliner thing, I'm just gonna spray my face before I go into foundation. I'm gonna go in with a like heavy coverage foundation, so I'm gonna just use a sponge. You guys know my brush set just came out, so I would use a brush for a more hydrating foundation, but because the eyes are so shimmery and sparkly, I wanna keep the face really, really matte. So I'm gonna use a thicker foundation. Make sure you're very careful when you're applying your concealer after applying eyeshadow, because if you do it like carelessly, you can easily get concealer in your eyeshadow look. I'm gonna set my under eye, some powder, and I'm also gonna do this first. Oh my God, I completely forgot to blend out my nose contour. Like, what am I doing right now? Okay, back to setting the under eye. So I also recommend doing this before you apply your lower lash shadow, because this powder will catch your fallout. So you wanna bake that on. Not bake that on, pack that on. I'm just taking the browns from the palette that I used in my eye look, and I'm just gonna use that to connect the shadow. Now I'm just brushing away the bake. I'm gonna pick up that contour color in the palette and just use this to just go over that contour. And then I'm adding this blush shade, the lighter blush shade in the face palette. And I'm using the shade Summer Twilight, the highlight shade, to highlight my cheekbones. How pretty is this? I'm grabbing this side of the mascara wand and applying it to my bottom lashes. The last step we have is lips, so I just went ahead and lined my lips off camera, and now we're gonna go into one of the Stay Wild liquid lipsticks. So there's 4 different shades. They have 3 neutrals and then this red for a pop, but these are each $4, which is crazy affordable. The formula is non-drying and they're super lightweight and they have this velvety finish. So I'm gonna be going in with the one in the shade Naked, and I'm just going to pat this on my lips. Okay guys, that is it for today's makeup. What do we think? I always feel like I look so different when I use color and stuff because I'm so used to just doing like soft glam and browns, but I love it. Like I do love like playing with color, but again, it's just like, it's out of my comfort zone. It definitely is out of my comfort zone, but I love the way it turned out. So let me know what you guys think down below. Again, you guys can shop the SHEGLAM Stay Wild collection in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you again for our next video. Bye guys.